So where's he at?
Incredible video that's been lighting up social media all day and night. A man in Kershaw County being credited with catching an armed robbery suspect. News 19 was there when the suspect was held in place for several minutes, and deputies showed up placing the suspect in handcuffs and then leading him to their vehicle. He was taken to the Kershaw County Jail, charged with an armed robbery in Lugoff. There you see the deputies arriving. That armed robbery in Lugoff took place just last week.
Yeah, a pretty incredible situation caught on tape there. Very glad it ended as it did. Our own photographer, News 19's Chris Brathwaite, is the one that captured that video that you saw there. He arrived on the scene before the deputies did. We also talked with a man who held the suspect there. You saw him in the video, and with the Kershaw County Sheriff about what happened. News 19's Chuck Ringwald has the details tonight. Chuck.
The only thing I was worried about was if he had a gun and if he was going to try to shoot me or whatever, which I was hoping that we wasn't going to go to that distance.
Fortunately, they didn't. Charles Belcher was able to capture 21-year-old Christopher Cravets, the man Kershaw County deputies had been searching for since August 18th. Cravets was able to outrun deputies during the arrest of 26-year-old Cody Gene Jackson earlier today. Meanwhile, the off-duty Fairfield County medic was visiting his girlfriend.
Come out to my truck, got my gun because I seen the cops walking around, and they said that he was armed and dangerous. And in just a few minutes, I come out here to check the white car and didn't see anything, and come out here and check the green Explorer and saw somebody in the back, and I just pulled my weapon and ordered him out of the vehicle and made him get on the ground until the cops got here.
Within minutes, deputies were on scene.
They came and took him in custody, and it was over with quicker than it started. So.
I don't know who he is, but I'm going to go congratulate him as soon as I can because he did a heck of a job.
Kershaw County Sheriff Jim Matthews says Cravets is being charged with armed robbery, possession of a firearm during the commission of a violent crime, and second-degree burglary.
He pistol whipped a girl and robbed her, or tried to rob her at gunpoint. We will never turn down, civilian assistance when we have a situation like that because we're pretty short-handed, and even though we had sled helicopter up, we need all the help we can get. And this guy stepped up to the plate and he did the right thing.
After what happened, Belcher says his girlfriend thinks he's famous.
I'm not really famous. I just, feared for my life and hers and took the appropriate action.
Goodness gracious, that's some frightening video. Now, how long did Mr. Belcher have the gun drawn at the suspect before deputies arrived?
3 minutes. He said it took
Wow.
3 minutes for deputies to get back because deputies were on the scene and they had just left. But the sheriff told me that Belcher knew that area better than anybody else, being that it was his girlfriend's home.
Sure.
He knew the different spots, he knew the cars, and he was able to see that suspect.
And what did the sheriff say tonight about how you're supposed to handle a situation like this?
Well, matter of fact, he talked about, it's different for everyone. Everybody handles the situation different, and if you're able to handle that like that gentleman did, then go for it. But you've got to be able to really trust yourself.
I am a big proponent of the Second Amendment. If you're lawfully able to carry a weapon, I'm fine. As far as getting involved in a situation like that, that's kind of up to the person. Some people can't handle it. This guy obviously could. He didn't get excited. He didn't go nuts. He didn't just start shooting and asking questions later. He did what we would like to see people do if they get into a situation like that.
He handled it very well.
Yeah, clearly that wasn't the first time he used a gun, and he was trained. He didn't even seem to be very rattled.
No, he didn't seem shaken up by it at all. He knew what he had to do. He said he just wanted to protect him and his girlfriend, and as we've seen in that video, he did just that.
Well, the right person in the place there at the wrong time, I guess.
Yep. All
right, thank you so much, Chuck. A lot of questions tonight brought up by this video. What are your rights when it comes to detaining a criminal? J.R. Berry has more with that from Todd Rutherford.
Yeah, Todd Rutherford, local attorney, state lawmaker here in Richland County. You've had a chance to see this video. You've read all about what happened today. This guy who held the suspect down until authorities got there, would he have been in any kind of legal jeopardy today at all?
Because of Mr. Belcher's actions today, someone that was wanted for a crime is now in custody, and that's a good thing. what we want to make sure is that citizens don't go out and just start getting guns and run around the community looking for people. But if Mr. Belcher, with that gun pointed to that suspect, if that suspect had gotten up and run at Mr. Belcher, he could have shot him. If the suspect had gotten up and run at the house because the house is occupied, he could have shot him too. Homeowners have an absolute right to defend their homes.
You say homeowners. Belcher's not the homeowner here. The home belonged to his girlfriend. He still has those same rights?
It allows him to place himself in that homeowner's position and defend himself and defend her life as well. Also, in South Carolina, anyone that has a legal right to be someplace, if they are attacked, they can act and defend themselves, and the law requires that they do so. It allows them to do so, and that's the South Carolina Stand Your Ground law.
You know, I think a lot of people, I'm not alone in this, I've heard for years and years and years that somebody has to actually be in your home. They have to break into your home if you have a weapon to protect yourself before you can use that weapon in any way, shape, or form. But you're telling me that's really not the case today.
JR, you have a right to defend yourself and the lives of others. You cannot use, however, a weapon to defend your property. Someone simply breaking in your car, you can't shoot them because they're breaking in your car. But if they turn towards you or they turn towards a loved one or somebody else and you fear for their life or your life, you can act.
All right, so the bottom line tonight, this guy did everything proper today, and we don't want people just going out and acting like it's the Wild Wild West.
That's right. Belcher's a hero today.
Belcher is a hero. You heard it here from Todd Rutherford tonight. Of course, for more on this story, as always, you can simply go to our website. We have the video there posted in case you want to see it from start to finish. That's WLTX.com.